Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I am going to bring you a Yu-Yu match that happened on Pokémon Showdown, and I'm showing you the replay. I just fucking had this match and it was extremely good and I really enjoyed playing it. Anyway, I am running, well, a new Victini set. That's pretty much what the team revolves around. I have a Choice Banded Victini with the new move Bolt Strike. I have a Crobat, a stall-breaking Crobat. I have a offensive Leftovers Snorlax. I have a specially defensive Rhyperior. I have a Choice Specs Raikou and a Life Orb Speed Boost Yanmega. My opponent was running a Hail team, which is being tested out on Smogon. He was running Snover, Nidoqueen, Frostlass, Hitmontop, Raikou, and Walrein. So, looking at leads, I was predicting him to lead off with Snover, honestly, but for that reason, I decided to lead off with Crobat because it threatens it straight off with the Brave Bird. So without further ado, let's get into the game. He decides to lead off with his Nidoqueen, which I found kind of weird, and I know he would predict my taunt, so I go straight for a U-turn into Victini because I can either take the Ice Beam or the Fire Blast, whatever he goes for. He goes for Fire Blast, he happens to miss, doesn't really come into play whatsoever. I'm gonna go for a Choice Banded V-Create, and he straight knocks out Nidoqueen, which I was completely astonished. I didn't think Victini was that powerful. Anyway, now he's going to send in his Raikou, and I'm forced to switch out. I'm going to Rhyperior because it's my main shack to Raikou. As he surprised me with the Aura Sphere, I really was not expecting. And it does 44%. It's a lot, but I can take it. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake just in case he stays in because I don't back a Ghost type, and Hitmontop is gonna get a Rapid Spin anyway, so might as well try to get some damage. Now I'm gonna go into my Crobat because it completely walls the Hitmontop. He sort of predicts that and goes into Frostlass. I mean, I can go for Brave Bird, but I think he's gonna predict that. I do not want to risk it though, so I'm gonna go for a U-turn and go into my Snorlax because I pack Pursuit. He does set up a layer of spikes. He thought a lot about this move because I might have the Pursuit, and I do indeed have it, and he predicts correctly, gets up a second layer of spikes, and then the third one, as I go for the Fire Punch because Pursuit was disabled. And it's kind of bad that he gets all three layers of spikes up, and that is going to be huge. In any case, he now decides to go into his Snover to get the Hail up, but he goes for Leech Seed. I kind of predicted a switch to Hitmontop and tried to get a Paralysis on it with the Body Slam. That's why I went for it over Fire Punch. But I guess he thought I would do that, and he predicts nicely, goes for Leech Seed. And now I'm going to go into my Yanmega because I'm predicting the Giga Drain or the Protect. He goes for Protect, and pretty much I have a free move to do whatever. I'm going to go for Bug Buzz, and Snover gets taken out. So it looks like I have the upper hand here, 6 versus 3. And now he's going to send in his Raikou, and this is where everything starts to fall down. He's got the Weather Ball, it's pretty obvious, but my Rhyperior is pretty much that fodder because it's not going to do anything against his Walrein or Hitmontop. So I decide to fodder off, and I don't see Leftovers because he does not regain anything from the Hail damage, so I'm thinking he's probably Specs or Scarf. I'm going to go for a V-Create on whatever. His Hitmontop is not going to appreciate taking it whatsoever, and he does not take it well at all. And at this point, I'm gonna go into my Crobat predicting the Sucker Punch because it's the only thing he can do really. And he does indeed go for the Sucker Punch. I do take it with Crobat because it's not affected at all. And at this point, I'm gonna go for a Brave Bird just to either kill off Hitmontop or weaken one of the remaining Pokemon he has, being Walrein and Raikou. He decides to go off to Raikou, and he gets hit with a Brave Bird. He does 32%. So in conjunction with the Hail damage, I'm going to slowly wear this Raikou down to the point where my Yanmega can possibly come in, get a Protect, get a 1 or 2 speed boosts, and Revenge Kill. But I know here that he's a Choice Scarf Raikou, so Yanmega needs 2 boosts in order to outspeed Raikou. Now I know he's going to go for a Thunderbolt, but I need to kill that Hitmontop, because if I don't, he's going to keep coming in and get intimidated off. So I thought it was better off killing Hitmontop at this point. And now he's gonna go into his Walrein, and this is where things start to go bad again because he gets up a sub, and I thought I would be able to break it, but I forgot I was at -1. So this Body Slam is not gonna take out the substitute, and at this point I need to sack something in order to take out the Walrein. So I'm gonna go into my Raikou just to take whatever. I think he goes for a Toxic here. So now I know he's definitely gonna go for a Protect here. So I'm gonna switch back into Snorlax just to remove the Intimidate. I go for a Thunderbolt first just to break this up, but he does go for another one. So I guess that kind of failed in a certain way. So now I'm gonna switch to Snorlax because I know for a fact he's gonna go for a Protect or another substitute. I think he goes for Protect here. Yes, he does. And now, since my Snorlax is slower, I know I will be able to end off this matchup with Walrein not having a substitute, of which is what I pretended. He does go for a Toxic, but at this point I need to sacrifice Snorlax for a greater deed, and indeed I'm gonna go for a Body Slam. He gets back to full HP, and at this point it's really just a matter of time until I get stalled out by Toxic. There's really nothing for me to commentate over. Now I do have 3 Pokemon, Victini, Raikou, and Yanmega. Since Raikou is Scarf, I'm gonna leave Yanmega for the last chance on a 50-50 probability of hitting the second Protect. But what I should have done after Snorlax, I think he's gonna die right here, was to send in Raikou and just kill off Walrein, because Victini is gonna get a lot of damage, and plus the fact that V-Create is gonna lower my defenses. His Raikou can come in and do whatever, but I think he locks himself into Thunderbolt anyway, so it's not like Victini would have been able to live anyway. So I do manage to kill off his Walrein. I'm gonna die to a Thunderbolt. My Raikou comes in, but after those 3 layers of spikes, I definitely will not be able to take the Thunderbolt, and it all comes to a coin toss as to whether my Yanmega can pull off the second Protect or not. So it's a very close game, all or nothing. I'm betting my luck. Go for a second Protect, 100% accurate, and he fails the Thunderbolt. Am I gonna get the second Protect? I prayed to the Hex Gods, and I do indeed manage to get the second Protect off. So this was a very close game. I'm going to take out the Raikou with a Bug Buzz. This was a very interesting game. Some good plays on both parts, but I think overall he made the best plays in general, so he probably should have gotten the win there. But I was lucky enough to pull off the second Protect, and I kind of played those plays against the Froslass a little bit worse than I thought it would. I was probably better off going for the Fire Punch straight away. Probably would not have knocked it out anyway, but he would not get the 3 layers, I think. So with that, I'll sum up this battle. I hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Peace.